So how does Netflix go from making shows like this
We had no idea what we were in for.
to now making shows like this?
This is a bowling ball, and this is a cake. What?
This show is insane!
Netflix has a lot of really good shows that have stood the test of time, but it's also produced a lot of garbage throughout the years. So the question stands, why are some shows better than others, and why are a lot of shows getting worse, and why does it feel like it's literally on purpose? If you're a longtime Netflix subscriber, then you've obviously seen the obscene amount of shows that get the green light year in and year out. You'll see promising things, and then the most random, mediocre shit ever. Clearly showing that Netflix prioritizes quantity over quality. They churn out a huge number of shows every year, meaning that there's less focus on ensuring each show is well crafted and engaging. Although this seems weird to us, it's actually a crucial part of their business model as a streaming service. While critically acclaimed shows can enhance Netflix's brand image, the platform needs a balance of content that both attracts new subscribers and retains the existing ones. The platform has its classics that will stand the test of time and have generated a ton of income and views. Stranger Things, Black Mirror, BoJack Horseman, Narcos, and so many others. In comparison, lesser known shows like Sense8 might have a dedicated fan base, but if it's not large enough to justify the production costs, or if it doesn't attract new subscribers, it becomes a financial liability. On the other hand, shows like Love is Blind, Too Hot to Handle, and Is It Cake? Despite their questionable quality, consistently draw in viewers and generate buzz and popularity, even as other, arguably better shows are scrapped prematurely. This suggests that Netflix's strategy isn't solely about quality, but also about what keeps viewers coming back and talking about their content. So let's just take a quick moment to talk about the economics of show production. High quality shows like Sense8 come with a hefty price tag. With international filming locations, large casts, and complex storylines, each episode was rumored to cost around $9 million, with a total of 2 seasons totaling $216 million. Other canceled shows, such as The Get Down, costed around $11 million per episode, totaling to $120 million for just 1 season. And a Game of Thrones knockoff competitor called Marco Polo totaled over $200 million for just 2 seasons. My god, that's a lot of money for shows that didn't even make it to the average of the 3-season mark. Given Netflix operates on a subscription model, meaning they earn a fixed amount per subscriber, regardless of how many shows are watched. So according to Netflix, every show needs to justify its existence by either retaining subscribers, attracting new ones, or ideally both. This also means that Netflix aims to cater to a global audience with varied tastes. By discontinuing expensive shows that don't bring a sufficient enough return on investment, they can allocate resources to produce diverse content, ensuring that there's something for everyone. The streaming market's super competitive, and to keep subscribers engaged and attract new ones, Netflix believes that it always needs constant, fresh content being published, meaning that they're discontinuing the older shows to make way for the new ones, even if the older ones are popular. Okay, this is great for Netflix, but what about us, the paying subscribers and viewers? It can be frustrating when a show we love is either removed from the content library or discontinued after a few seasons with unfinished storylines. But if you want to be satisfied, you might need to flex your imagination when picturing the ending and various scenarios of a show. Netflix relies heavily on algorithms to determine what shows to produce and promote.
Netflix predicted 100 million people would enjoy Stranger Things. How many have watched it? And based on that, they were willing to invest $500 million. They guessed that 20 million freaks like me would enjoy BoJack Horseman. They invested 100 million. So this is called right sizing. It's a huge competitive advantage for Netflix. They can predict how much to invest in each movie or TV show.
And while data-driven decision-making can be helpful for a business, it can also lead to a lack of creativity and risk-taking. I mean, is Love Actually even blind if everyone in the show is attractive anyways?
I literally, the guy that I connected with, I'm like, I don't give a fuck how you look like. Like, I don't care to look or be like, oh, is he cute? I'm like, your energy that I'm feeling, good for you. I had no idea what Zach looked like. And it's gonna take me some time to get used to.
You said I looked like a cartoon character?
Additionally, Netflix's algorithms often prioritize shows that have already been proven to be successful, which can lead to a lack of diversity in what the platform has to offer. It's like eating the same meal every day, and even if it's your favorite, you'll eventually crave something different. Finally, let's talk about quality control, or rather, lack thereof. Unlike traditional TV networks, Netflix doesn't have a pilot system to test shows before committing to full seasons. This means that many shows get the green light without proper vetting, leading to a lot of poorly written, poorly acted, or just plain boring shows. It's like skipping the quality check in a factory. You'll end up with a lot of defective products, which is exactly what Netflix has today. So, is Netflix knowingly producing bad shows? With all the time, resources, and millions of dollars that go into producing shows, you would think Netflix would focus on making a couple of good shows at a time to ensure quality and user enjoyment. I mean, that's what brought on its success in the beginning, right? It would make sense to do the proper user research and experimentation to see what works versus what doesn't. But instead, they release hundreds of original content titles each year to appease their business-driven algorithms just to keep users on the platform as long as possible, with a specific focus on making as much money as possible. And when they aren't releasing original titles, they're putting more resources into shows with little to no depth and questionable quality and storytelling, if any at all. Streaming platforms like Netflix may want the quick, easy gratification of attracting new audiences, but if it continues to go down this path, in the end, it just may result in losing more subscribers than expected due to its lack of consistency of good content.